everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Got the Sony Xperia XA Ultra on the dash of my car shooting this vid. I'm not really shooting this video for any main purpose at all. Sure, I'm using the Sony Xperia XA Ultra, but I think we can all agree by now that this device is sweet when it comes to recording video and taking pics. We know by now that the only area that this device really suffers in is battery. Now, I will tell you this. I've used Google Launcher on here, I've used the Pixel Launcher on here, and I've used the Novo Launcher on here, and I've always gone back to using the Sony Skin because this device works a lot smoother with the Sony Skin than it does on any other launcher. I started getting a little bit of lag and stutter using the other launchers, and when I got rid of them and kept going back to the Sony Skin, I wasn't experiencing that. So yeah, that's what I'm using now. Just like it came out of the box. All stock. It is what it is. But I'm also shooting this video because we had another ice storm, but it wasn't as heavy as the other ones. But it's still slushy on the roads. The trees out here have ice on them. The yards have ice. A little slippery spot there. Where I work, there's not as much anymore, but a little bit upper Portland into Gresham, you get a lot more action going on because we're closer to the gorge area where the gorge wind comes in from the Dalles down to Columbia, and man, it brings some cold air. That cold air starts to thin out as it goes deeper into the Portland area. So if you're living up closer towards Troutdale, Gresham, up that way, you're along that corridor area where the wind comes down and brings in some really cold air. So yeah, I'll tell you, as I'm watching the Sony record this video with no optical image stabilization, it actually has that on the front camera. It just does really, really well with the windshield wipers, the rain hitting the windshield, all this action going on, and I don't see any focus hunting, any motion blur, nothing. I mean, just an amazing device when it comes to shooting video and taking pics. Now, I am gathering some pics from the Mate 9 to challenge this device in a slideshow. So I'll be posting that at some point in time within the next few days, maybe a week. But be looking for that. I think for some of you out there who are holding off on a device because you haven't found not just a device that can work for you in many different ways, but the camera area is an area that you're really wanting to make sure that it's going to give you what you want when it comes to shooting video and taking pics. I've always personally claimed, in my opinion, through my experience, that this device is probably one of the best devices when it comes to those areas, especially in low light. Now, since I picked up the Huawei Mate 9, that has really, really been an amazing device in those areas when day pics, night pics, low light pics. So yeah, just an amazing device all around. Of course, every device has its pros and cons. I mean, that just comes with the package. So, but I really dig this device in many different ways. But I'll tell you, shooting video and taking pics with the Sony Xperia XA Ultra is a delight. And let me say it again, it is a delight, and I really love it. The Mate 9 is right there. Now that the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is back in the house, we have another great device that shoots great video and takes great pics. Crazy. So, yeah. Check out the weather, man. It is cold. It's 30 degrees right now. from where I work to here, it went down 4 degrees. From 34 down to 30. Crazy. I'm hoping, and I didn't put my cables on this morning, I made it in safe. Look at that. 1080p, 30 frames per second. It looks great. And it's cloudy out there, it's dark. As you can see, when the windshield wipers go back and forth, it almost like wants to do a little focus hunting there. I mean, it's just ever so slight, but it really just maintains itself. Camera software in this device is just amazing. Way to go, Sony. Way to go. Yeah, got to plug it in a couple of times. If you're really, really heavy, for about 15-20 minutes, you make it through your day. If you're moderate to heavy, one time a day for about 30 minutes at work or in your car, and you'll be fine. That's the sacrifice. That is the sacrifice. Woo! Ice just keep flying off that car. Crazy. Anyway, I'm going to shut the video off. I just wanted to chit chat. Do a little video on the weather out here. And then just add in some conversation about the Sony. Had to do it. It's what I do. That wasn't my intention. Anyway, everybody, have a great day. This is my Project 13. You are my Project 13. I'm out. God bless. Peace.